Welcome back to another Rust malware devlog. This one is going to be quick and simple. I got a fairly simple and easy piece of functionality done that's going to kind of feed into the next couple of pieces of functionality that I'm going to be working on, and that is just a very dead simple dir command. Now the dir command just listing a directory out on the victim. Again, very simple, and I can kind of show the implementation very quickly. So let's go to func mod. And let's just go to run underscore command. So run underscore command is exactly what you would think it does. It just runs a command. And it is going to grab the command from the get underscore directive endpoint on our C2. We can show that here in a bit. And once it gets the command and it's not found, then we are going to go down here to dir. So basically this is just one long switch statement trying to figure out exactly what it is that's kind of going on, or what kind of command that it needs to run. It is going to grab the arguments, and then it is going to just run read directory with that path. Very dead simple stuff. Basically all it's going to do then after that is going to be, concatenating all of those directories together and then sending that off basically by returning OK. Along with an empty string for the error, because if it got to this point there is no error, as well as the concatenated paths that we've got here. So if we go back to main, run command, it is going to get the result, and then it will send that result back to the C2. So if we wanted to run this command, we've got our C2 running right here, and let's go back to our victim, make sure our victim PC is running. There we go. So this is our victim PC. You can see the previous runs right there. We will grab the newest version of the malware. There's no commands running. If we pop over here to Postman, we're going to send a add directive request or a post request to the add directive endpoint, and we're going to give it the command. So the command is dir, and the directory that we want to list is C. And if we give it a bad result, let's just do GABA, yo GABA. One of the things that I changed is actually adding some error handling into my malware, which, a little bit late on that, that's okay. And as you can see, obviously there is no directory yo GABA. If we go over back to dir, or back here, sorry, we can run it on, let's just do C users. There shouldn't be anything bad there that I don't want folks to see, ideally. And we can go back to our victim. It will print out the result here in a second, hopefully, maybe. Let's see. Yep, there it is. So it gives the output there, and we can go back to our C2 and see that it was sent to our C2 as well. Yep, that is our result to our C2. So again, very simple stuff, but this is kind of laying the groundwork from being able to put files, grab files from the C2, different things, or from the victim, different things like that. These are kind of like the easy things we need to implement early on in order to get a fully functioning rat. Next up, the next couple of architectural changes that I need to make is making a lot of this stuff run in its own thread. What I'm thinking about doing is doing that via process injection, like the real malware way, to inject into a process and have a lot of these different functionalities running within that process. So I'm thinking about doing it that way. We'll just kind of see. That's about it. Take it easy. Peace.